Okay, so just going to quickly go through the answers to this little learning check here. Okay, right, first of all, starts off with 0.6 times by 0.8. Okay, 2 decimal places in the question, 2 in the answer. Now 6 times 8 is 48. Fill in from that end, 8 goes there, 4 goes there. Fill in the blank with a 0. Okay, that's the first one. All done. Okay, next one, 1.4 times 2.9. I'm going to do this the column way. So 14 times 29 to start with. 4 times 9 is 36. 1 times 9 is, of course, 9. Add the 3, we get 12. Plonking the 0 before we do anything else, because we're done with that. 4 times 2 and 1 times 2. Add them together. We're going to get 306. 2 decimal places in the question. There is going to be 2 decimal places in the answer. Fill this in from that end. We're going to get 6 there, a 0 there. Flow over the decimal point. We're going to get 3.06. Just to check that on the calculator, just so I'm not making any silly mistakes, we're going to get 4.06. I am an idiot because 1 times 2 is, of course, 2. What an absolute wally. Okay. I'm glad I made that mistake so you don't have to, though. 4.06. Okay. Right, next one. 2.4 add 5.9. 2.4 add 5.9. Make sure you line up the decimal points first, then write the numbers out. Remember, this is addition. This isn't multiplication anymore. Okay. 4 add 9 is, of course, 13. I forgot to carry down the decimal point. 2 add 5 add 1 would be 8. 8.3. Okay. Next up, 5 take away 2.8. Line up the decimal points first. Where is the decimal point for the 5? Decimal point for the 5 is, of course, after it. Okay. Okay, fill in the blank with a 0. We're doing taken away. 0 take away 8. Can't do easily without going into negatives. Of course, we can't do negatives when we're doing this kind of thing. So let's do a bit of borrowing. Borrow 1 from this one. That becomes a 4. 10 take away 8 is 2. Carry down the decimal point. 4 take away 2 is 2. There we go. Some of you might be able to do that in your head. Well done if you can. Okay. Next up, let's go for 21.54. Add 8.47. Line up your decimal points first. 8.47 goes there. What we're doing, we're adding this time. 4 add 7 is 11. Carry the 1 over. 5 add 4 add 1 is 10. So put that there. Carry the 1 over. 1 add 8 add 1 is 10 again. Carry the 1 over. 2 add 1 is 3. Okay, there we go. 30.01. What have we got next? 42. 42 divided by 0.6. You don't like dividing by a decimal, okay? What you want to do is make what you're dividing by a whole number, okay? So, if we do that, we could times that by 10, move it one place across. If we do that, move that one place across as well. So that becomes 420 divided by 6, okay? You could use the bus stop here, or some of you might recognise that 42 divided by 6 is 70, so 420 divided by 6, 42 divided by 6 is 7, so 420 divided by 6 would be 70. Okay, right, back to a subtraction question now. So 42.3 take away 8.4, notice how I've lined up the decimal points again. 3 take away 4, can't do, let's borrow, so 13 take away 4 becomes 9. 1 take away 8, again can't do. Let's borrow, reduce this by 1. That becomes 11. 11 take away 8 is 3. And then 3 take away nothing is 3. 33.9. Just checking that because I don't trust myself. So, 42.3 take away 8.4 is indeed 33.9. Wonderful. Okay, 6 times by 0.5. 1 decimal place in the question, 1 decimal place in the answer. Oops. 6 times 5 is 30. Fill that in from this end. 3.0, you could just put that as 3. 3.0 will still be accepted though. Okay. Have I missed a question? No, I haven't. Okay. 1.8 divided by 0.03. Don't like dividing by a decimal. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay. We could shift this 2 places across. Shift it 2 places across and it becomes 3. So again, that's essentially times them by 100. Shift this 2 places across, it becomes 180 by timesing it by 100. And 180 divided by 3, or 18 divided by 3 is 6. So 180 divided by 3 is 60. Okay, next up, might need to do this vertically this time. So 10 add 2, line up your decimal points, add 0.2, add 0.003. Add these up, blank, 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 that just becomes a 3, blank, 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 0, blank, blank, 2, blank, 0 rather, is 2. 10, 2, 0, 0, sorry, not 10, 0, 2, 0, 0, and 1, and a load of blanks. 12.203 for that one. Okay, last couple. 0.7 squared is 0.7 times by 0.7. 2 decimal places in the question, 2 decimal places in the answer. 7 times 7 is 49. 0.49. Okay, and last one, 0.11 squared, so 0.11 times 0.11, helps to write it out like this. Okay, makes it a lot clearer, makes you less liable to make mistakes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places in the question. There is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 decimal places in the answer. Now 11 times 11 is 121. Fill in from that end, 1, 2, 1. Fill in the blanks for zeros, 0.0121. Hope this helps if you're struggling.